Hello everybody, it's Robert from Old Style Classics Baseball Cards.
And Pam.
And Pam? Well, I never even told you her name because I didn't know she wanted you to know. I just kept saying my wife. Now in the last video we just finished, um, is the first video that we recorded and uploaded the same day as the video was recorded. So literally I just started uploading it like immediately after we did it. So that'll be the first one. I finally caught up with uploading all the videos that I have available to me. And so then the next video that we did, it's uploading as we speak. And so I showed how I got this new mat. It's just one of these liners for your shelves or whatever, you know, like in your drawers, or not your pants drawers, but you know, like where you put your glasses and stuff in your cabinets or whatever. So I picked this up at the Walmart. We just cut it out to the size of my little laptop desk thing, laptop desk, because it's on your lap, which I use to hold the camera and the light, with the other light over here on this side. This way there's a light here, there's this light up here, and then there's the light over there. And then I can adjust the light on this little thing. It's kind of cool. But when I first started using these videos, I was doing it on this little edge of the thing that holds like the mouse, and then it was like backwards because there's it was easier for the camera to clip onto this. But I didn't like the way that looked, so I got some mouse pad for your like computer mouse, and I used those, but those were pretty dirty and ugly and not big enough. I was trying to keep the cards from sliding away, and so I didn't like the way that looked. And then I was like, oh yeah, I got this on one of the videos, and I think that's one of the videos that are lost, where this came from. So one day I did a break, and dang, I think I did lose that video. So the day that this Fleetwood Mac Rumors Live came out, like a month ago, the local record store here had posted on Facebook, you can get the album, and if you bought the album, it would come with this record slip mat that you put on your turntable to keep the record from moving. And it's white on one side and then black on the other. And then it's got Fleetwood Mac's, one of my favorite bands, with Stevie Nicks. You know, there's her silhouette with Mick Fleetwood. And so I went and bought, they didn't have any records, they only had CDs left, but I was like, dude, do you have any more of these mats? He's like, yeah. And then it also came with a little kind of like a concert poster from this show that was done in Inglewood, California back in '77. And so I asked him about those. He said, yeah, they still had a few. Had him set a CD aside for me. Even though it was just CD, they still gave me this and the poster. Put the poster up at work in my cubicle. And then I started using this to keep the cards from sliding around. But you know, sometimes this lettering messes with the automatic focus, and sometimes it looks good on this side, but then it might be too bright. And then this side, but nevertheless, that was like a stopgap, let's say. But maybe you'll remember me as the Fleetwood Mac Rumors Live dude who was doing videos with this for the longest time. Anyways, I did the video that when I picked this stuff up, I had some other cards that I was breaking, probably a bunch of eBay stuff. And so I showed that poster, this, the CD, and whatever cards I had got. That's one of the videos, I believe, that I tried to transfer from my laptop to the external hard drive, and it said that I had something else with that name. Do you wish to replace? And I was like, no, 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 no. And then I think I accidentally hit yes to all, and it wiped out like 8, 9, 10 bunch of videos of all this eBay stuff that I've been getting the last few months, because I'm trying to put together a different kind of Allen Ginter card, like at least one of all these different things that Allen Ginter's done from Topps since 2006, like postcards, box load of relic, and 43 autographs, you know, book card someday, printing plate, you know, all these kind of things. And so I had picked up a bunch of that stuff, and those were my videos that I lost. So I'm gonna have to go through my videos, see which stuff I did get on video that's uploaded and what I didn't, and then go back, find those cards, and kind of show you what I had got. Anyway, so we're retiring the Fleetwood Mac for the most part. It's been a good friend, and you guys had the pleasure of looking at that Stevie Nicks silhouette. Unless you like Mick Fleetwood, then there you go. And so we're going to set that aside, and now we're just going to be using this thing. Hopefully it comes out good. We'll see once this video, the previous video, is finished uploading. We'll see how it looks on the TV. And so one of the things I got today on my eBay reveal was I did pick up this Andre Dawson super short print from 2023 Allen Ginter. This is the actual mini that comes out of a rip card that I bought from somebody on eBay because I'd never pull this card. And I showed you in the last video how they are doing cards 351 to 400 in the full-size cards. So there is a number 370 Andre Dawson like this, but it's a different image, so that the ones that come in the rip cards are still a super short print image variation. So it's cool. There's 3 different images of Dawson I can get this year instead of, like, let's say 2 normally. So I picked this up, and I got it in a little penny sleeve tobacco holder, penny sleeve, so I could put it in my binder. And in the pack war, with the one blaster I got from I got 3 blasters from Walmart today when I stopped there. And the first blaster, we did pull this Baez filigree. So those are beautiful cards. Mostly your standard stuff, mostly a bunch of repeats. Real quick, here's the mini. It's got a black border, Bob Gibson. Then I got some Allen Ginter backs, Stan Musial, and the wiffle ball player Schultz. Gold border is rookie, what is that, Neto? Guess I should put my glasses on. Yeah, Neto. And a really good looking Christian Yelich card. That's a really good looking card, but that's just base. And then more base, Anderson, Canerico, and then we did get one of the short printed Save Room for Dessert milkshake card. Centering's not great there. We got a repeat talented card, the Great Horned Owl. And then the rest of it was all basically the same repeat kind of stuff. And I was just watching the previous video to the one that I'm uploading now, not this one that I'm recording, but it was where I pulled the Greg Maddux relic card, which I thought was funny, and I forgot to show you when I was showing this in the last video. There's your base Andre Dawson's for 2023, hot box, filigree, base. So I got 3 filigrees, the mini, gold, and the black. There's that 370 full-size card, so that's what the full-size one looks like, and that's the full-size high number, let's just call it number 370 in the filigree and hot box. As you can see there, and just an extra one of these, and so there's the other 370. So these are the same numbered card, but there's the image variation, so that the rip cards still have exclusive. And I got into talking about the glow-in-the-dark card that I picked up that I always kind of forget to talk about. I got another one of these 2022. I won an auction on one of these 2022 chrome Allen Ginter gold, and I think I won it for like $10, and I think they've been going for like 25 to 30 something. So I got lucky pulling the gold, so I'm pretty far along on these 2022s. Even though I'm going for the 2020, but you know, nevertheless, there's my 2020s. That's the one I'm trying to do the rainbow on. And mostly because he's in the Cubs uniform, and there's a lot less. So on these chrome, there's less colored chrome cards, and there's only a few mini variations of the chrome mini. So instead of there being like 6 mini different colors numbered, there's only like 3. And so anyhow, there's that glow-in-the-dark card. It's kind of coming in a little blurry. I don't know why. It's back to autofocus, so come on. So this is the glow-in-the-dark. I don't know if you can kind of see some of the texture around the frame as opposed to the base. There's the X. So that's cool. I got off talking about these, like stained glass. Here's my filigrees. Here we go. I just figured I'd show this really quick. So these are some of the more recent hits that we got on the last hobby box. I believe this is all from the same hobby box. So the Greg Maddux relic bat card, the Snell napkin card. That's the first just plain white relic that I've got in 2023, but it still looks pretty good. I mean, this B relic full-size card, the B version, there's an A version and the B version. The B version's really good, and we did pull our first rip card. But I mean, fortunate or unfortunate, it's a rookie card, so don't really want to rip that. See what's in it. Ran the magnet over it. There's no metal card in there, at least I know that, and it doesn't really feel like a stained glass would be in there, but we've got to see how this guy does before I decide to ever rip this, because I wouldn't want to rip his rookie card if we don't have to. And then that's the first Robert De Niro I think I came across. And you got this Ichiro base, and then there's the high number. But I was talking about this Greg Maddux when I pulled it. It's funny because, you know, it's a pitcher and you're getting his bat card relic. So of course he was a National League pitcher, so he did have the bat. But the one thing pitchers aren't good at is batting. So it's kind of an oddball thing to get a pitcher relic, which is a bat card. So that's cool. That's kind of Allen Ginter, and so it's suitable that you get like an oddball relic with a Hall of Fame pitcher. And like I was talking about, I don't know, will we ever see these anymore with these players now? Because pitchers don't bat anymore. I guess they can use them as a pinch hitter if they needed to, but I think it's kind of mandatory that they're doing designated hitter now. Even if you wanted your pitcher to bat, they won't let you. That's what I think is going on, which I hate that, because I hate the DH. I don't like the American League particularly. That's one of the reasons why, because I think it's kind of boring. And I like the strategy that they use with the whole pitching. But nevertheless, that's what we got right now. So I thought that was funny. So I thought I would just recap on that too really quick. And let's see, we just got some nice cards that threw in there. A bunch of Corbin Carrolls. And then some of my oddball dudes talked about how I ordered this in the hot box version because it really pops like 3D. And hopefully we'll pull some of these by any other name. The Allen, I don't think those are hobby exclusives. Maybe they are, I don't think so though. Got this in the mini. And I believe I still need, oh, see, there's the milkshake, so we got a second one. And we've got carrot cake. I know I got another one somewhere. I think cupcakes. Oh, and I got cookies too, but there's over here in one of these boxes. So I got a mess over here you don't want to see. Some of these International Delights I think are short prints. But these birds are super cool. I like them because they're cool looking card, but they're goof card because it says TalonTed. So it's typical Allen Ginter throwing a curveball at you. But there you got 9, 6, that's 15. So I'm 5 short of having this complete set. So I'm so close, I want to finish that off. And, alright, so let's wrap this up so I can actually get going on this blaster. And my wife, as you heard in the last video, Amazon let old Lexer know that we got a shipment. And she ordered a mini fridge that she wanted, and it came in pretty late at night, almost 9, like at 9 o'clock at night. She went down there and got that. It's been playing around with that and likes it, I believe.
Yeah, it's cooling right now.
It's in the process of cooling. Yeah, I don't know if it's as cool as me, probably, but
nothing's as cool.
I don't know if it's as cool as the Big Hurt.
More like the Big Hunk.
See what I'm saying, guys? Got to compete with these cards with the Big Hunk, and then Big Poppy, and then Who's Your Daddy? I mean, do we have a chance? Alright, so there was the recap of the stuff I got. I got this other blaster. We did a pack war in the last blaster. 4 packs for her, 4 packs for me. We did them by 2s, and then she won the first round. I won the second round. In my opinion, you guys can, if you choose to comment, you can say who you thought won that one in the other video. But I was trying to talk her into doing another pack war with me with this other one because I feel like opening some more cards. Because it's been a while, man. I'm jonesing, man. And but she's preoccupied, so I don't know if she's willing to or not. But
I'll do one.
She says she'll do one, so we'll do a 1 versus 1 pack war. This is for the tiebreaker. So she's gonna reach in here and choose any of these 8 packs, well 7 packs plus 1 bonus pack. I think that still adds up to 8, but so alright, she's gonna pick whichever one she likes. Oh, she either got the 2nd or 3rd pack, and I'm gonna let her choose mine. Alright. So ladies first, or do you want me to go first? And
you go first. I'll be opening mine.
She'll be opening hers while I open mine. We're looking for any hit, but I'm at the point right now where I really want a no number at least. I mean, that's not too hard to ask. It's like numbered to 50, as much as we've opened by now. Brooklyn back would be nice, but obviously any kind of relic or something would always be cool. She must have got a Bryce Harper, her favorite player. So retail, Blaster 2023 Allen Ginter. Beautiful set, as we talked about. As you know, or you should know if you're just joining me, mini tobacco cards are my favorite, so I set that aside. That's kind of my hit that I'm looking for. So, wow, Stephen Kwan. I'm not too sure. I mean, I've seen other people talk about this, but he has rookie cards from 2022. So I don't know if this is an error, an intentional error, an error, or what's the deal. but I haven't really looked into it because I forgot about that. But yeah, I should set that aside and look into that, why he's showing as a rookie again. All right, Oswaldo Cabrera again. So gotten a lot of these. Talked about that, I think, in the last blaster. Yeah, here we go again. Hater, we got that in the last blaster. And Wakefield, 305. And Jimmy Rollins, spotless bands. Alexa, who's the baseball player that died this week?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, did Tim Wakefield die this week?
Tim Wakefield died on October 1st, 2023 in Boston, Massachusetts, USA at the age of 57 years.
So yeah, Tim Wakefield, he just died. Rest in peace to Tim. He was a solid pitcher, you know, around for quite a while, and that's pretty sad. I don't know what he died of. I hadn't heard yet. Let's take a look real quick. In honor of Tim, let's give his card a little more attention than just moving along, okay? So, sorry people, bear with me. So, it's number 305. Hey, that's the same number as the Danica Patrick in 2006. So, that's cool. Something I would know. Just pulled her, or just received her mini framed autograph from 2006, which was my white whale chase card. I digress, sorry. So Tim Wakefield, statistics, games played 627, but he's a pitcher, so I don't know if that I guess you have to actually be playing for it to count. He has 200 wins and 180 losses. So 380, so a little above 500. That's pretty good. You know, depending on how good his teams were at the time, that could be a reason why he's, you know, maybe he could have got a little closer to 300. I don't know, that, you know, nowadays, like 300 is pretty impossible. 200 is kind of like the, I don't know if I want to call it the border, but you will start getting consideration, especially if he died young like that, you know. Innings pitched 3,226 and 1/3. Gave up 3,152 hits. Struck out 2,156. Walked 1,205 people. He had a 4.41 whip and a 1.350 earned run average. So was he a relief pitcher for a while? Maybe that's what it came. I don't know, because Allen Ginter doesn't show saves. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not, like I said, I'm not super familiar with American League, and especially like the American League East. But anyways, he was 6'4" and 6'2" tall, 210 pounds. Throws right-handed, bats right-handed. He was acquired as free agent 26th, 1995. Born August 2nd, 1996. That can't be right. Born August 2nd, 1996. No, that's not right. Home was Melbourne, Florida. So, I mean, if the dude was, what did she say, 57 or 58?
Yeah.
He had to be born in 60. Oh, there we go, 1990, 66. 19, yeah, that's like an error. So it should be 1966. But they put 1990, 66. Oh, hey, there you go. There's an error. Tops. I wonder if anyone's noticed that besides me. Huh.
Can I see?
Yeah, so it's going to be right here, born and home. Am I reading that right? Yeah, so that can't be right because it would be 1966.
Yeah.
So they made an error. So, all right, and oh, here we go. Speak of the devil, we just talked about short print. Save room for dessert, but it's the cupcakes. So I think this is the third one of these I got. The centering looks okay on that. So there's one of your short prints. Anyhow, rest in peace to Tim Wakefield. That's pretty sad. And set him up there in honor. Sorry for you Red Sox fans, and I don't know if he's on any other teams, but yeah, rest in peace, dude. All right, let's see what she got. We'll set old Tim aside for now. You got your mini?
Yep.
All right, she got the mini. So she's not a huge fan of Bryce Harper as a person. He's a good player, but she don't like his.
I just don't like bad attitudes, and he appears to have a bad attitude, like a cockiness that doesn't seem like a caring, sincere person. I could be wrong, but just the interviews that I've seen with him were not. I don't know what the word is. Not.
He rubs her the wrong way.
I hope I'm wrong.
But he's a good player. I mean, you can't argue with his stats, but yeah, he seemed to be pretty cocky there for a while, but I think he's calmed down a bit. Come on, autofocus, what you doing? I think it's my glasses are dirty or something. Alright, so she got Bryce Harper. She got Meyer, rookie card, but that's a pitcher, so I have to wait 10 years, see if that's anything. Oh, she got this dude, but they won again, so they're moving on once again to the American League Championship Series. So that sucks. And yeah, I don't know if I'm getting a reflection and it's causing some kind of thing like this. Is this waffling or something? But we'll just have to see what I can after we look at the not uploaded one. Anyways, he's a good player, but he's probably one of the top 3, huh?
It was from your other hand.
Oh, is it? You know, he's a good player, and they're a good team, but they were cheaters, and you know, it's going to be hard for him to live it down. I mean, is this going to be like the next Sosa McGuire Bond situation where none of these guys will get in the Hall of Fame because of their cheating? So I don't know who's more hated, him or Correa, but there you go. But he's a good player, you got to give him that. It's kind of like Bryce Harper. Might not like the guy, but pretty solid player. Our boy Schwarber, dude's cracked 47 home runs this year and batted under 200. So still to this day, do or die with Schwarber. I mean, unlike Baez, like Baez, he'll go on streaks and he's good for a while, but then you give him off-speed pitches or curves or sliders or whatever, and he just can't hit them. But he's a chaser. And Schwarber, it's like either he's hitting it out of the park or he's not doing anything. And yeah, so a lot of success and a lot of failure. Depends what you're looking for, I guess. You know, dude could sure blast him. Love Schwarber though. But yeah, that's like Dave Kingman-esque or something like that. Alright, and oh, wow, that felt like 2 cards to me. Vita Blue. Will you ever make the Hall of Fame? Nobody knows. You might. I think they talk to him on the news around here. Every now and then you'll hear them talking when they're talking about the A's. Alright, let's take a look here. 502 games played, so I don't know, maybe Wakefield was a relief pitcher. 209 wins though, and 161 losses, so very similar. And ERA of 3.27, so yeah, I don't know. That's a Veterans Committee thing. Obviously, it's in their hands. All right, let's see. I say those are pretty even packs. And let's see what her mini gets. Can her mini beat the cupcake card? Oh, pretty close. Tim Raines once again. Andre Dawson's best friend back in the day. Number 319. I don't know. I'm going to call that a tie. So, she wins. Because, as you wish. You want another one, Boo Boo? Oh, she's willing to go for round number 2. She doesn't want just the poetic victory. She wants her competitiveness is starting to come out, and she's like, no, I want to beat this sucker. I'm going to get me another big hunk. And she ain't talking about the candy bar boys. Ah, dang it. Why do I always get the fun in the sun cards? Alright, you want to go first or me?
Go ahead.
Alright, I guess I'm going first again. But lady's choice. Ladies first, but if she chooses. Alright, we got the football dude Robinson, so that's a good one. And Shoelace Robinson, so I think that's a pretty solid one there for the base set. Got a rookie Jones, the Chris Bryant look-alike. Number 61. Roger Maris. Cedric Mullins. He looks happy there. That's a pretty nice card. I bet you it looks good in the mini. 73. Yeah, the purple this year is really nice. This lavender really does good on a lot of these cards. Look good with that. And Ramirez. Jose Ramirez. The Guardians. Oh, beach soccer. I think that's new. So at least it's a different one. I don't think I've come across this one yet. So it's not that I hate the cards. I mean, yeah, it's nothing super special, but it's just getting the same one over and over and over and over and over. So Fun in the Sun, beach soccer. So maybe you guys could check out the rules here and see if there's anything you need to know going into it. And my mini is going to be of, ooh, black border, honey. You might have trouble. Neto again. Didn't we just get this?
Yeah.
Like literally the black border one? I don't know. I'll take a look here in a second. Number 194, but still, I mean, I'd rather have 2 of his black border rookie cards than 2 of his invisible. Alright, hang on just a moment, okay? Let me take a look here real quick. This previous stuff. I know we got a Neto. Thought we did. Neto. Sorry, dude, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Alright, let's see real quick. And maybe it was a full-size card. Oh, there he is. There's an A&G back, so maybe that's what I came across recently. So, here you go. Give you fine folks a little look-see. So checking to see if she's not in here. Alright, so there's your two most basic short prints of Allen Ginter minis. First, out of every 5 packs, you'll get an Allen Ginter back. And then out of every 10 packs, you can pull black border in both hobby and retail, but it's a normal back. So I guess the gold borders that are retail only are slightly, just because you can only get in one product, a little bit rarer. Okie dokie, let's see what she got. So she's got to go up against that black border card with a harp. Honey, you strum my harp strings. Hunter Green, pretty good. Goslin, Dodgers. I was just looking at a Facebook post today, and I was talking about the Dodgers, how they've won over 100 games. I think it's 4 or 5 seasons now, and they've every year that they've won over 100 games, which we know is huge. If you reach 100 games, yeah, you're like top-notch team. And I think 4 or 5 years they've won 100 games and they've lost. They've got bounced every single year, and they just lost today and got swept by the Diamondbacks, the worst team, or the lowest rated team, I think, in the playoffs this year. So Dodgers choked again. I don't know, man. It's one of those situations like I don't know, kind of like a Jimmy Garoppolo kind of situation. Do you stick with the guy who's getting you to that point, can get you to the championship, can get you to the Super Bowl, but can't get you to win in the Super Bowl? Do you stick with it? I mean, because they won the World Series, the pandemic year, when they only played 60 games. I think that's when they won the World Series. So, yeah, they're still a good team, but they didn't have to go through a whole season. So, nevertheless, I don't know. Is Dave Roberts' number written on the wall because can't get him over the hump in the real season? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of teams will be sitting around waiting to try to get him. Pull old Dusty Baker, what he's doing down there in Texas. Or is it, where is Dusty? He's in Houston. Maybe I'm thinking of Bochy. Whatever. She got a Roberto Clemente. That's a really good looking card. Number 27. And Wasserman, I like this guy's story. He's that 90-year-old guy that goes out there and hits the pitching machine at a 90 mile an hour. The Silver Slugger, so that's cool. I'm happy for that guy to have a card. And you got a mini?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Riley Green. So I think this is the third one of him we've got, but just in pack versus pack, I don't know, man. It's tough. That's almost another tie. I tend to lean towards the rookie design variant because it is retail only, so it's a little harder to pull than a black border. But there's less people on the rookie design variant checklist. Yeah, it's a tough one. Pitcher versus, batter versus, what is this guy? He's an outfielder too, so I don't know. I'd still lean a little towards her pack, personally. All right, next. Oh, she's gonna go at it again. I'll let her choose.
Go ahead.
All right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna take this one. Come on, give me a bird card at least. a different bird card. I need that bald eagle. I don't know what the other ones are that I'm missing, but I either need a bald eagle or a foghorn leghorn card. I say it, boy. Listen up to me when I'm talking to you. Oh, she got something. I guess I'll do mine first. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, Greg Maddox. The same image that's on that relic card. Uh-oh. A bug's like dive bombing me, one of these little gnats. Fly to the light, buddy. It's calling your name like a siren song. So Greg Maddox. That's good. Oh, here we go. We got the basketball player, the Henderson. So funny to me, NBA G League and Allen Ginter. That's funny. But I think he's a big deal. I'm not sure. Another Oriole rookie. God, they got so many rookies. Rodriguez. Grayson. Centering. That's another one of those cards that not only does it look centered, but because it was cut like at a weird angle, it looks like the frame is on the wall and somebody came along and turned the frame and not the card. You know what I mean? It's like the frame's the part that's like crooked instead of the card, but it's just an optical illusion. But it's, yeah, that's centering off. Hernandez. Felix. 169 wins, 136 losses with a 3.42 ERA. So, wonder how he'd do if he was on a team like the Dodgers. And Don Mattingly, spotless bands. My mini is a gold border. All right, so at least I'm sort of in contention with this, and it's a Cub. Nico Horner. It's not a rookie card by any means, but still, that's a Cub. Gold border, 1 out of every 10 retail packs. So I guess slightly rarer than a black border. So that's nice. All right, let's see what she's hemming and hawing about.
No, nothing.
I'm not supposed to spoil it before we... Willie the Man Stargell with his yellow pants. Rafael Palmeiro, former Cub, with the cool Orioles logo, but another caught cheating. 500 Club. Uh-oh. Wow, she's got a couple pariahs in a row. There's a boy Wander Franco. Say it ain't so, Joe. Say it ain't so. Y'all should know what that means. What that's a reference to. Alright, we got a couple of the redeeming cards at the end. Hall of Famer George Brett. And our other man, Anthony Rizzo. No longer part of Brizzo. But still the Shizzo. There's a Yankee. That's sad for me to see, but good for him. And least sized card and last is Neil Peart from Rush. Oh wait, no, that's Ski. But he does look like Neil Peart. He doesn't look like what Neil Peart looked like when he was young. Obviously, he had longer hair, so it's hard to tell. But he looked kind of like early, mid-80s Neil Peart if he was young. It's the only way I could describe it. Rest in peace to Neil Peart. Oh, she got it on and get her back. I don't know, people. I mean, the oddballs are cool. Some people hate them, but some people really like them. But I don't know. Kind of a tie again. She got a couple guys that people don't like. And I got the gold border. She got the Ginter back. Gold border's technically rare, so I think I won that round, Boo.
Okie dokie.
One more to go?
Yep.
One more each?
Yep.
Alright. Good, I should take your pack.
No.
Because we always seem not to do well.
I know.
Would you like to go first?
Yes.
Alright, let's let her break bad. Like my other video. Breaking Bad boxes of Bowman and Topps Platinum Chrome Anniversary, which were pretty bad in my opinion. Got a few decent cards, but nothing worth what they cost. Wow, already 45 minutes into this. Wow. If anyone can make a video last a long time, I'm your guy. So if you're having problems keeping your videos up to a decent amount of time that people can fall asleep to, reach out to me. I've got training sessions on weekends, but not counting the last 2 weekends leading into the beginning of November. But after that, I'm your guy. Yawn. We got a yawn. Got her in a filigree card. Juan Soto, we picked him up as a relic card. Juan Soto, good player, with a lot of other good players in San Diego that just can't seem to get along. Poor San Diego, they got problems. Nico Horner, full-size card. So she got herself a Horner. Should he be in the corner over here by himself? Oh, people, we kid. I didn't say it's funny. Oh, she got a bird, but I think she got 2 hawks in a row, dude, and one of them's not Andre Dawson. She got an old-time hockey, which we got a relic of him, which was pretty cool. And the bird of the day is the Sparrowhawk. Oh, I think that is different.
Is it?
Holy smoke. Number 13, I believe so.
Awesome.
Do you got your mini?
Yep.
Alright, we're going to take the mini from her. I'm going to put the Sparrowhawk over here. I'm going to give her the Ginter binder. And she's going to go to the bird. Bird is the word pages, and see if we need number 13.
And in the back?
Kind of in the middle. Keep going.
After Dawson?
Yeah, way after Dawson. They're the wrestling cards, which are at the end.
There they are.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, let's see. What is it? A Sparrowhawk?
Yeah, it's card number 13. So they should be in order. If you want to read about this Sparrowhawk. So we did get an Andre Dawson relative. Huh?
I don't think you have it.
Alright, we're finally down to 4 to go. Come on, focus. I think these other cards are causing a little problem.
It says, is it TT12?
TT13.
Yeah, because you have TT12 and then TT14.
Alright, so we finally got one that we need. Alright, let's see. Is this I can't get this to focus. It's like me in the mornings.
Or every day.
Alright, let it focus on the light. Sorry, people. Let me take a drink of my Diet Dr. Pepper. Let's sneak this back in and see if the camera likes it now. Alright. Small with expansive wings, lengthy tail, and long yellow legs, Sparrowhawks rely on the element of surprise to hunt their prey. Female Sparrowhawks are about twice the weight of a male counterparts, presenting one of the largest differences between genders, which it should say sex, not gender, because that's not what gender means. Between genders in any bird of prey, because of their smaller size, male Sparrowhawks are more agile hunters. And what we call that in anthropology and science is sexual dimorphism, the difference between male and female of the same species size. And if you're curious, males are 30% larger than females on average. So the human sexual dimorphism is 30%. And so this bird apparently seems to have a 50%. But hey, this is coming from the company that did say 19, what did they say, 1990,
60.
Yeah, 1990, 66. Alright, so, okay, I'll put the bird aside, and her mini, too bad, Galapagos Islands, talk about some more, creatures of different dimorphisms from island to island, which led Darwin to his, or part of what Darwin led to his theory. Hypothesis, maybe that's a better way to put it at the time. Alright, so that's cool. Well, I mean, it's okay, we already had that card. Alright, this is it, folks. We do have one more blaster, but it's not for today. Oh, maybe got another bird card. Wouldn't that be something? We got two that we needed.
Yeah.
But no hits. No hits. So we'll save the other blaster for tomorrow. Alright, brown card, but it's Seth Brown. Oh, there we go. Showtime. Shohei Ohtani. So I don't know. It's Shohei versus the bird at this point. And a Christopher Morale rookie card. That's a good one for us. I believe we got his relic as well. So as a Cub fan, that's good for me. I already have Showtime. So I'm more excited about this, to be honest with you right now, but this is obviously worth more. Oh, I got our favorite player, Bryce Harper, the base card, number 60. Alright, well, we got a bird, but it's an Andean condor, so we already got this. So that sucks, but still. There you go. If you're interested in reading, you can pause that. Or go back to school, or go to library. But let's go over a little Bryce Harper history here. He's played in 1,382 games. Well, up to this point, the card was made. Alright, I gotta get these out of here. Autofocus not happy. Alright, so I don't know if these numbers mean anything to her, but 1,300, well, let's just say about 1,400 games, 913 runs, that's good. That's about one every game and a half, something like that. 1,379 hits, that's not bad. 298 doubles, so he's about at 300. 23 triples, so he's obviously not the fastest guy, but that's not bad. 285 home runs, and I know he just hit 300 a week or two ago. 817 runs batted in. 122 stolen bases, that's not bad for a power hitter. 879 walks. 1,276 strikeouts. 523 slugging, 280 batting average, which is above average. So yeah, he's solid. He's doing good. He was born in 92, so that makes him, what, 31? So he's probably got about 8 more years left in him. So, yeah, I mean, he should be a 500 clubber, no problem. I don't think he'll reach 3,000 hits. He could get close. And if he could get his strikeouts down, he could be a little closer to 300. But that's not a bad batting average, actually. So, I mean, Dawson ended up at 279, so that's just 1 point less than that. So, yeah, I think you're looking at I'd say 500 to 550 home runs if he plays like another 8 years, something like that. But he's got like, what, 2 or 3 MVPs, so he's a good player. Just shocked that he went to the Phillies. Nothing against you Philly fans, but maybe he fits in there with his kind of stuff she's talking about. But he's a good player. And so is this my pack? Yeah, it is. Alright, we got a Montplaisir, so unless this is a no number, which it is at number 270. So, oddball, but we've gotten it before, and that's a cool card. A little heavy on the left, maybe, but still, that's cool. But hey, I think we won, Showtime and the Bird. So I'm gonna say that's pretty good. Close to a tie.
Sure.
But here we go. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This is Rob from Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. And but it's time to wrap this up and get ready for bed here pretty soon. And I hope you enjoy the videos, and thanks for joining us, and
Ciao.
Alright, you heard her. Go to bed. Bye, people.